Hi!
Hi, parents!
Wow, your makeup looks good today.
Thanks, I did it myself.
Me too. We went to the same makeup artist. It was awesome in the Timucua village of the Old Florida Museum. I had a blast. Did you?
Yeah, it was a ton of fun. But if you
Mm.
want to know more about it, ask your kids.
Yep,
We're not going to give away any secrets.
no secrets. We had a great time. We did send a lot of pictures though on Class Story, so you
Got
can check
excited.
those out and see anything that can catch your kids in action. It's kind of fun. We just want to get you guys up to date with what's been going on in class. This week in reading, we have been working diligently on finding explicit details and text-based evidence to support our thinking. We have been making inferences with a lot of Chris Van Allsburg books. Ask your child which one they're reading right now. They're kind of weird and quirky, and so we've been making inferences and then finding text to support our inferences. You will notice that our test that was scheduled for yesterday didn't happen. We'll be testing on that later next week once we've had a little bit more practice. You can always check the Emoto calendar. Like we said at the beginning of the year, the dates can change anytime. So just we'll make sure that we let the kids know and we let you guys know. Just like social studies. Social studies test was pushed back because we wanted to make sure that we got all of the knowledge that we could from our field trip today. And we are so excited to start our first DBQ next week, where we're going to be learning why the Spanish actually came to St. Augustine. So, just sorry about that. So we have been just furthering our knowledge with learning about the Spanish explorers. Thanks for downloading the Timeline app. We're going to have some really cool timelines that will be great study tools for us next week. In writing, we've also been just continuing to revise our writing. So I think you guys have been doing the same thing, right?
Yeah, in math, we're working on multiplication, and we have two different ways of doing it. We have the turtle head way, and we have by place value. So either way is fine for them to do. What the turtle head way is a standard algorithm, which is mostly, we've learned and you guys have learned, but the place value way is a little bit different, but it still works out the same way. More than one way to skin a cat. In science, we are working on a second lab that's on Monday, and it has to do with lava and rocks and the igneous rocks that the magma that shoots out into the Earth's crust that turns into igneous rock. And so that's what we're creating. So if anyone wants to donate some flour, we need 6 cups of flour. So if anyone wants to donate 6 cups of flour to the classroom, send me a text. That'd be awesome, because we're going to use that on Monday. Other than that, everything's going to be covered. We have a test on Thursday. That's on the Edmodo calendar. It should be in your kids' agenda. But that's what we've been doing.
All right, just to go over just a few things, little housekeeping stuff. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll take it.
We have been getting tons of weekly words. It's been awesome because we know that you guys are reading and that you're keeping up with all of the stuff that we've been sharing with you all. Just so you know, we would like weekly words on Monday by 9 a.m. just because it's just a lot to keep track of if we're getting them all throughout the day on Monday. So they're due by 9 a.m. on Monday. If they're not in by that time, too bad, so sad. Thank you. And one other thing that I wanted to just kind of talk with everybody about is conferences. I know that we have already scheduled conferences and had conferences with the majority of you this year, and I've been getting some requests lately for another conference. Let me just kind of put you all at ease. If I don't directly, and this goes the same for Mr. O'Keefe, if we don't directly request a conference with you, we are not overly concerned about your child's performance. Right now that we are in the beginning phases of the year, we're still getting used to test-taking strategies and buckling down with our study skills and things. So our grades may not be the best reflection of where your children really are. I know where everybody is, and if I have a major concern, I'll be the first one to contact you and let you know. But just trust us and trust our judgment. That doesn't mean that I don't want to talk to you, and you can shoot me an email or you can send me a message. We are all about that and keeping the communication open. But just because somebody gets a bad test grade doesn't mean that we need to have, a 30-minute conference. So we will be sure to let you know if we're seeing any major patterns or concerns.
Mm. And parents, one thing that we really need help with is downloading apps at home when we ask you. So if we ask you to download apps at home, please download them. And then also we need, or your kids or us need to have the iTunes password as well. So sometimes we find an app that morning or during.
That's like a freebie for the day.
Yeah.
I get emails with like free apps that are only free for one day. And so it wasn't free the day before, and I was like, oh, that would be cool, but it's free. So I'm like, everybody get it, and then we can't.
And we can't download it because not everyone knows their iTunes username and password. And we
It's fine if your kids don't have it.
Yeah, and we understand the security reasons why, but if we could have it, that'd be great because then we could type it in for them and they could get the app and we can continue rolling through class. Because if not, it is a huge speed bump to get over of, oh, I don't have it, or I'm not sure where mine is, and it's just waste a lot of educational time that we could be using to help whatever we're doing.
Yeah. And then we just have one little need. We glue a lot of stuff, and we are out of glue sticks. Like just the little, little mini glue sticks. If everybody could just send in a few, it would be awesome because we glue stuff like crazy, and we're running low already, and it's only September. So we could definitely use some glue sticks. We hope that you have enjoyed looking at our crazy faces and that your kids have lots of fun stuff to tell you about our field trip. So we had a great time, and we hope you have an awesome weekend.
See ya. Bye.